Hi guys! Okay, day 9! Only one day left. I can't believe how fast this has gone. Okay, let's talk about some personal things today because there was somebody who asked a question. And by the way, I just realized you can ask questions right here, right below the video here, which would be really great because then that way I'll get them and I'll respond right back to you. So you know what? If you have any questions, put it on the little, I guess there's like a little comment section below and then I can respond right away. Okay, we all can be helped by that, okay? So, once again, somebody was asking about maybe having a little wanky feeling in their gut, okay? So, I know we've talked about this before, but I really want to bring it home that when you're making a change and you're adding a lot more fiber to your diet than you're used to, you might get some weird feelings in your tummy, okay? So, first of all, no, that's absolutely normal. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? You are a-okay. What's happening is that you just don't have enough of that fiber-eating bacteria that you need to build up and to help you digest some of those foods. So don't worry about it. It will happen over a few weeks. You could help yourself out with maybe eating some probiotics. Don't take it in the pill form. Get it from food. So kimchi, sauerkraut. My favorite is that plant-based yogurt. Don't get it with sugar, make sure it's plain, and then get a bowl of berries, put the yogurt on top, drizzle some maple syrup on top of it, 100% maple syrup on top of it, and have at it. It's delicious, and it's a great way to start growing that gut. Okay, so now let's get on to our subject for today. Okay, so we're going down the path of personal today, okay? So I just wanted to let you know that really I could talk to you till I'm blue in the face about how great this whole food plant-based diet is and how it's just gonna change your life and you're gonna feel that extra energy that you get from it and your mood and your happiness is gonna soar because you have all that extra serotonin that your gut is making for you. 90% of it made in the gut, don't forget that. I could talk to you about how sparkling clean your veins and arteries are gonna be, and from all that nitric oxide helping not only your body but your brain, okay, clearing out all the gunk that's inside of there. I could talk to you about how the carbs, our main source of fuel, is gonna get into those into those muscle cells, pushing that fat out of there, okay? And that is going to give you energy to move, okay? Instead of sitting on your sofa watching other people have adventures, you're going to want to get off the sofa and make the adventures of your own, okay? So, as I said, I could go on and on and on about all the positives, but I'm a realist here. No one makes a change in their life unless they really have a reason, okay? So I get that. I totally get that. So let's talk about that. What's your reason? What's your reason for doing this? Is it because you had a diagnosis and you want to reverse it? That's my 180 wellness, people, and believe me, it is working like crazy. So that could be one reason. Is it that you want to have more energy to play with your kids or your grandkids? Or maybe yet somebody might have great grandkids, right? Is it just that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired? Okay, we all have a reason, okay? So my reason came a couple of years ago, okay? Now, those of you who know me are gonna be like, wait a minute, you have been vegan for 6 years. Why would your reason only come 2 years ago? Well, there is a big difference, my friends, between being vegan and being whole food plant-based. Two totally different things. And let me tell you, Oreos are vegan, pita chips are vegan, French fries are vegan, soda pop is vegan. I was addicted to all these things at one time, okay? Then my big reason happened, okay? This is where I'm sharing kind of a little personal thing, but menopause, okay? during that time, that made me crave the things that were awful for me, like the pita chips and the pop and the even chocolate. I mean, all these things kind of dump dopamine in your head, and they make you feel a little bit better for a little bit of time, okay? But really, in the long run, it just makes matters worse. So during this time, my hair started falling out. I literally was starting to have balding issues, okay? And I know that sounds crazy because everybody is telling me I got a lot of hair, but literally my hair, I would take a shower and it would just be like coming out like crazy. My energy was so depleted. My mood swings were insane. My joints hurt. I would get out of the bed in the morning and just walking into the bathroom, my legs hurt, my arms hurt, my back hurt. I just felt terrible. But the worst thing of all was my brain fog. I literally would walk the dog in the morning and I felt like I was part of this world, but I wasn't. Like I knew I was on Earth, but my head felt like I was in a cloud. I mean, it was terrible. It made me kind of feel like I wanted to disconnect. It was terrible. It was terrible, guys. So, by the grace of God, this picture popped up on my phone, and the saying on there says, both of these women are 74 years old. The choice is yours. Well, I looked at this woman and I felt like this woman, and I thought, there's no way that lady is 74 years old, right? I'm feeling like I am way older than her, and at the time I was only 55, so I'm like, what the heck, right? How could that even be? So I researched her, right? Lo and behold, not only is she not 74, she's in her 80s, and she still helps women to build up their bodies and make them feel good about themselves. So I got on the phone, I found myself somebody who could help me learn about bodybuilding, and I met with them. And somehow in a conversation that took place for about an hour and a half at a Starbucks, I literally was talked into doing a bodybuilding competition. Okay, now I hadn't worn a bathing suit, a two-piece, since I was 16, and I didn't even like wearing a bikini back then. So the thought of even doing this definitely sent shivers down my spine, but I had to do something. So for 16 weeks, I worked my butt off, and you better believe it, I changed my diet. So I got rid of all the crap. I mean, there wasn't a bag of pita chips in my house. I was eating fresh fruit and vegetables and whole grains and legumes, and I was eating nuts and seeds and drinking water and working out every single stinking day, okay? So little did I know that I was eating a whole food plant-based diet. Didn't even know what that was at that time. So now we come to the very end, and the next day I was going to be getting into that suit and getting on a stage to compete with other women. And this calm literally came over me. I finally realized, you know what? My aches are no longer there. My hair had grown back, literally grown back. My energy was through the freaking roof. My weight just, the extra puffiness and muffin top that I was carrying around just literally melted away. My thoughts changed. My thoughts changed from, you know what? Here's the downward slide. This is what getting older is all about. This is what I've got to look forward to, right? It changed from that to, you know what? As Ernestine Shepard said, age is just a number. But for me, it was so much more than that. That number that came along with every birthday, it meant nothing. It literally meant nothing. I felt younger at 55 than I did when I was in my 20s. So literally the food and the exercise had such an impact. But the biggest thing, the biggest impact was the brain fog lifted. I thought clearly again. It really helped me to feel good about myself. So, and just so you guys know, those brain fogs, believe it or not, that's kind of the beginning of age-related issues. They call age-related issues. It ain't age-related issues. You're putting so much garbage in, and it's literally blocking little hair-like capillaries that are in your brain. And that's the beginning, guys, of Alzheimer's and dementia. So I am so thankful for this, but literally that experience brought me this can-do attitude, okay? It literally changed me, and it made me go back to take classes. I went through Collin Campbell had classes through eCornell that I got plant-based certified and learned why I transformed like I did in those 16 weeks. I was doing exactly what they were teaching. So anyways, guys, I hope that this resonates with you, and maybe it'll help you make good choices and change the way that you feel about yourself. So, okay, there it is. Anyways, tomorrow, I'm gonna ask you guys that maybe give me a couple days for day 10, because I have kind of a message that I wanna get out and I wanna kind of prepare it. So day 10 might be on Sunday, okay? So anyways, I love you guys so much. And I've loved this journey with you guys, and I look forward to tomorrow and hearing your stories. If you have any comments, put them below. If you have any questions, put them below. And once again, I love you guys. Okay, see you later.